an elder to speak to an uncle who has never been to school? Yes. What is he looking for? Wisdom. So do you see that wisdom and intelligence are two different things? Does wisdom come with age? Yes. Does it come with age, wisdom? Is it automatic that when you're older, you are wiser? Sometimes. It's not automatic like that. There are times where age comes along. I've seen older people who are not wise at all. And I've seen younger people who are way wiser beyond their age. But how then can we define wisdom? Before we move on, I want to give you two definitions of wisdom by two renowned scholars. Number one, I'll give you two. You can write it down. You can write it down. You can say that wisdom is application of knowledge. You can say that wisdom is application of knowledge. This is according to Dr. Miles Monroe. Wisdom is application of knowledge. The other time I was training doctors and nurses in Kimberley, at Kimberley Hospital. And I asked them this question. These are doctors and nurses, health professionals. I want to ask you this question to you also that I asked them. How many of you here drink beer? How many of you drink beer? Last night. Oh, last night. How many of you drink a lot? You do. So I asked those guys that question. And I think 10 of them say we drink a lot. These are doctors and nurses. And then I say to them, how many of you smoke? Maybe I can ask you as well. How many of you here smoke? I won't ask what you smoke, all right? But but here's what I can tell you. So those guys, I think 2 of them say we smoke. But these are doctors and nurses. They know exactly what smoking can do to the lungs, right? And what over drinking can do to the liver. They have the knowledge, but they do not apply it. Many times we have knowledge, oftentimes, but we don't apply it. There are so many things that we do, and we know these things are wrong. But maybe they are too sweet to resist. That's a lack of wisdom. So that's definition number one. Lack of wisdom, yes. Application of knowledge. Most of you know exactly what should be done by a team leader. But many times we don't apply it. That's lack of wisdom. I'll give you the second definition by Dr. Mike Murdoch. Dr. Mike Murdoch. M-U-R-D-O-C-H. M-U-R-D-O-C-H. So Mike Murdoch. Oh, no, Murdoch. Murdoch or Murdoch? No. All right. What does he say? I think this is what's more important. Mr. Mike. Yes. He says that wisdom is recognition of difference. Wisdom is recognition of difference. Difference in people. Difference in countenance. Difference between right and wrong. Difference in a moment. You must be able to recognize difference. How many of you are involved in hiring people? Maybe when people go for an interview, you're also there sitting there. You have to hire the right one. In many cases, these people that you are interviewing, they have all the same experience or the same qualifications. You need to use wisdom to recognize difference so that you hire the right one. You hire the right one. Wisdom is recognition of difference. You guys yesterday we spoke about Solomon, right? And then he said he was wise. Do you remember? There was a case which was brought before him by 2 women. Who remembers that? There were 2 women who gave birth to newly born babies. Right? And one forgot that they slept on the same bed. The other one forgot that she had a baby, and then she slept on top of her own baby. And then the baby died. She was the first one to wake up, and then she realized what had happened. What did she do? She swapped the babies. When they woke up, there was an argument. This is my baby, that's my baby. And then that case was brought before King Solomon. He exercised wisdom, by the way. How did he do it? How did he try this case? You know what he did? He said, give me a knife, give me a sword, give me the baby that's alive. I want to cut this baby into 2. I will give you that piece, and I'll give that one that piece. Do you see? The one who had killed her baby said, yes, King, you are just. This is the right thing to do. But the true mother of the baby said, no, I can't stand the sight of my baby being killed. Then King Solomon saw. He was able to recognize who the true mother was. There are so many times when, you know, the people that you manage and lead, they come to you with issues. They've got differences. And they want you to educate. They want you to, you know, try them fairly. It's important that you listen to both sides of the story before you make a judgment. Don't be quick to make a judgment. And make sure that you are in the right place emotionally to make a judgment. Like I said yesterday, never make a judgment when you're too excited or when you're too angry. You must be in the right place emotionally. Wisdom is a recognition of difference. For those that are married, I know that when you got married,